from the right microphone. There we go. Microphone. Stupid microphone. Getting everything set up was a bitch. Also, hello, you two. Welcome. Audio should already be working. Alright, I'm gonna get everything in here properly put together. And there it is. Let's go over here in a second. Switch on over to the proper game. We can get the audio here too. There we go. Now it should work. Everything should look beautiful. This is X-Plane, everyone. We're gonna use real weather. And congrats. Connected to Bluetooth. Let's see. I don't like this. I don't like that livery. We'll go with the one that I've always used. And that was an actual jet outside. Alright. Open this up. Get it started. I'm gonna open up some other things as well that you cannot see. Specifically SimBrief. Which SimBrief is literally just like, people use it a lot for filing flight plans if you're, going on, if you're using X-Plane or using Microsoft Flight Sim and you're going to use it with that sim. A lot of people do it like that. It's definitely less boring if you do it that way, but I don't have a client set up for either of those. And I don't have this set up so I can show what I'm doing, which is kind of an idiotic idea if you really think about it. Definitely looking at it now, understandable. I don't want that desktop captured. Don't want that one. No, not this one. That one. There we go. So now I should be able to do a good old little transition here to the entire desktop so you can see everything that I'm looking at here. That is an update for Navigraph, which is just a basically like ForeFlight, in quotes, ForeFlight, because I can actually use ForeFlight in this, but I don't, because I currently don't have my iPad with me, and I also can't see Navigraph. Here, this is Navigraph. Sure. Needs an update. Cool. Let it update then. And we shall figure out exactly where we are going. Let's see. Let's make a new flight here. And tell you the airframe that we're going to be using. November 8301 Delta. It's a Challenger 650, which I will show you when old loading simulator over here loads up. It's pretty fun. It's a pretty cool aircraft. It's just a little private jet, bigger than you'd think if you saw it in real life, but it is fun to fly. Let's take a look. Let's see, where was the last flight to? Don't care. Full save flights. I haven't generated any. That's a lie. In fact, I know that's a lie. Alright, I guess we just haven't created any flights lately. I think my last flight was... Where was it, too? I want to say it was to JFK, so I think that's where we'll leave out of. Okay, JFK, because K is the identifier for any North American airports, excluding Alaska and Hawaii. I think they use P. Yeah, because they use PHNL for Honolulu, which is weird, but it's not the contiguous U.S., so nobody cares. Leaving today. Don't have an icon, don't have a flight number. This will be IFR, which it is. Perfect. And, you know, just for fun, we'll fly into one of my least favorite places to fly into, which is Chicago O'Hare. Now you might ask yourself, why do you hate Chicago O'Hare? Well, here, I'll show you. Let's open it up in charts and look at a taxi diagram here. That's not the taxi diagram I'm looking for. Low vis, low vis, low vis, low vis, hold pads. Look at that. There we go. There's the fun little taxi diagram you have for Chicago O'Hare. The most confusing thing that you will probably ever look at. I mean, cool runways. Land and hold short lines here. All you had to say was Chicago. I mean, that's fair. That's pretty fair. Like, it is just a mess. And there's so many taxiways. I mean, it's cool that they have a lot of runways, except I don't really like the fact that you have 9 left, 9 center, 9 right, 10 left, 10 center, 10 right, 4 right, and 4 left, as well as 2 right and 2 left. So there's a lot, and I mean a lot, of freaking taxiways everywhere around here. Let's see. Yeah, way too many. I mean, if you look at JFK, sure, let's go over there. Kind of show that off while I think X-Plane is still... Oh no, it's loaded finally. Taxi. That's not what I was looking for, this one. See, now look. JFK has a lot of... This is New York, John F. Kennedy International. Or John Kennedy International. Maybe it's just Kennedy. I don't know. It's one of those two. But, I mean, it has a lot of taxiways, too. But it's a lot less confusing. Especially with this... It's just... It's so much easier. It's just 2 right, 2 left. 1 3 right, 1 3 left, as well as the opposites of those. But it's like so much easier to understand, though. It's so much better than the hellhole that is Chicago. I don't understand why Chicago was like, hey, hear me out. Let's confuse the shit out of them. It's like, alright. Fuck it, why not? I'll even be able to show you guys how... Now, if I was properly planning this flight, I would definitely be looking at it in ForeFlight, looking at different charts and things like that, but SimBrief does a fine job, and it's a simulator, so who really cares? Generate this flight. Send it on out into the world. And I'll import it into Navigraph. right after I sign in to Navigraph. Never mind. It's already properly signed me in. Perfect. Now I should be able to load that flight. Don't remember quite making that, actually. Huh. I don't think we said that we were going to London today, because that's not going to happen. Granted, it'd be pretty cool, because Heathrow is IFR right now, but... Now, I don't use Navigraph a lot, which kind of is a dumb idea right now. Unload, there we go. There we go. This is the one we want. This is the one that we're doing. If we looked at this from... Actually, it might already be on that. Yep, it is. There's Q routes, which is high altitude routes. What kind of sim rig are you using? I'm using a basic... You can't really see it that well, but it is just a flight yoke. And I can take these off of my desk, actually, and show you. And a throttle quadrant. It's pretty nice. Or did you mean my computer? Because my computer's a solid computer. As well as the internet connection. Pay for good internet. You get, I think, 1 gigabyte. That's what I pay for. It's pretty solid. Pretty nice. Not the worst in the world. There we go. Set this over here. Close out of this. This one, we will have to move ourselves. Actually, for now, I'll just load in. I think it's going to be in the air. If I'm not wrong, it's going to be in the air right now. And it should be in the air on a flight plan to London, I think. Of course, I wish I had this all set up. Yeah, it's pretty all right. The yoke is meh to okay at best. The throttle quadrant's nice though. It works really well. I did have a switch box though that I was going to try and get set up at some point. And these can all just go away. I don't want them anyways. You I do need. I will pull you off to the side. Don't judge me because I have a loud keyboard, but it's what is happening. That shouldn't be too bad. It's just my PC. I should have authorized this before. Shouldn't have to reauthorize it right now. There we go. Everything's good. Everything's beautiful. Are these tracking? Unpause really quick.
Bank angle, bank angle.
Definitely tracking something. A lot of noises. Yep. Okay. Everything works. Ignore all the screaming that the plane just did. While going on. All good. I don't have any commands set up like that. I wish I was cool. These are all set up for... I'll fix that later. We're gonna have to change the flight though. Main menu here. New flight. Change location. Okay, JFK. Let's see. Marginal VFR overcast would be perfect. We're not cool like that. We would have to go. They wouldn't give us a pad out here. They wouldn't give us a helipad either. Cargo, cargo, cargo. Gate. I want a ramp. Cargo. Hangar. No. Cargo. Cargo. Nope. None of these are ramps, are they? Maintenance hangar. Oh, GA ramp. That actually works perfectly. Jets turboprop. Perfect. This works. And confirm. Start a new flight. Shouldn't take that long to load. And somebody else is live right now. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Shouldn't take too long to load. But this gives us perfect chance. And I'm gonna have to make sure that it doesn't load itself in how it was sitting in the air, because if it does, then it's gonna be throttled full, which would not be what you'd want. You know, when you're sitting on a ramp, you don't want the plane to try and kill itself. It'd be a really bad idea. Restore position and trajectory. No. Okay, so it might be on. Shiz. Not a good thing currently. Ooh. Big Red with the new emotes in his chat. That's cool. Alright. So it won't restore its trajectory, so it won't fly into the next terminal building at Mach Jesus. And it might not be trying to kill itself right now. Is everything off? Can I move anything? I cannot. I can't move anything at all. Are we still loading? Because I should be able to move things. Can I move? Okay. Yeah, I know that he almost gave me 20 bucks. I did almost do that, Doc. I did. Although, why is nothing working? Oh, there we go. Oh, that'll be fun. For refueling. Thanks. Thanks. Can you get out of my way? Try not to die right now.
Pull up. Pull up.
There we go. Ignore all the screaming. It does this from time to time. No, it doesn't. It doesn't ever do this. Shut up! Okay, I need to kill that master warning before it drives me insane. Shut up! Shut up! Oh, it's the autopilot. That's what it is. Disconnect. Stop opening things. Why? What is opening? Why? What is your problem? Passenger door. You shouldn't have a problem. Let's just mute the audio for now. That way so you don't have to listen to it, but I do. And fucking close this plugin. Exit. Holy cow. That you are. Okay. Now to figure out what it's bitching at. Nothing. It's bitching at nothing. I have an idea. Let's go through our little checklist here for, turn this brightness down just a little bit so I'm not getting blinded out here. Engine shutdown checklist. Securing, that's not what it is. Engine shutdown checklist. Here it is. Don't really care about that. Parking brake set. Reverse thrust is stowed. Gen 1, Gen 2 off. What is it still benching about? Engine 2 down. Okay, so we're still screaming for help. Exactly what is screaming for help? Not really sure. We'll figure it out eventually. Fuel boost pumps. Off on both. Fuel system is great. Engine 1 shut off. Still getting blipped at by it some reason. Maybe it wants all these. No, it doesn't because it's shut off anyways. It wouldn't do anything. What are we bitching about? I can understand that because the engines are off and you're complaining that you don't have any hydraulics. But that's different. Anti-ice should already be off. Make sure it's all off. Closed out. It looks like it's off from that angle. Off. 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 That's off. There we go. Problem. Yeah, I know there's no audio because you'd be hearing this the entire time. I don't think you want to listen to that right now. At least I wouldn't. I wouldn't want to listen to a plane complaining about being a plane. Because that's sure what it feels like right now. Where is my... It's been way too long since I've done all these. I think these are what I'm looking for somewhere down here. There they are. Floodlights off, integrated off. We can turn these up though. I'm still so confused. Data link fail, emergency lights on. Oh shit. Is that why? I think we've crashed, ladies and gentlemen. It thinks we've died. Let's get outside here. Thank you, Soap, for the follow. Know exactly who you are. I know it's not racing, but you know, it's like the next best thing. Oh, look at that. Looks like a 747 just taken off. You crashed already? Oh, crashed out of the game. Not that you crashed. Okay, okay. It's completely different. Now look at that. What a beautiful takeoff. You know, we can actually listen to that. Hold on. Let's turn on the audio real quick. So cool. You know, Jeff, you're ruining it. Bringing the baggage all the way around here. Be too fun. Well, have some more confidence. We good in here? Nope. Alright. Let's see. We're gonna, since everything's shut off now, and it's not trying to fly into the nearest building and mock Jesus, we're just gonna act like it's perfectly fine and that it should totally be able to be shut off anyways. Turn all these lights off. Even though it thinks it's died. Currently the plane thinks that it crashed into the ground. And the ELT is not on. Well, actually, it might be. Turn everything off and ignore the beeping. I swear, it's not beeping. I don't know what you're talking about. It's not beeping at all. That's off already. I could put these on. Made it worse. Thrust reversers are off. Chocks. We'll go install those really quick. What's really nice about this plane is that you can actually like come around, chalk each wheel. You can, these are pitot tubes. You can cover them. This is an angle of attack indicator. You can cover that. I think this is a temperature probe. Look, another jet. It's an A380. Look at that beauty. This is real traffic, but it is not all of the traffic in the world. And I think it's limited right now to like 50 jets showing. There you go. Shocks are installed. Parking brake can come off. You can't turn the parking brake off unless you have your feet on the brakes, which I do have rudder pedals, so that's why I can shut it off. Hydraulic pumps are all off. Off. APU gen shouldn't even be on right now. Yep, it's off. Packs off. Cool. Closed out already. Power fuel's off. APU gauge is not displaying. Alright, battery master. Refueling panel is off. Service lights are off. Make sure that this is off. Ooh, it's not off. That is weird. Now it's off. And the plane is still complaining. Who knows? There we go. Cool, the plane has been secured. Mostly. It's mostly secured. It's fine. It's fine. It always looks like this. It totally doesn't think that I may or may start flipping stuff at random. You know, if I did that, I could test and see what would happen if I did that in the actual jet. Yeah, reach limit of 50 nearby aircraft. No. This is always a tricky part, getting the door to close properly. Always my favorite part. There we go. Now, as it said, pins and covers and everything like that for the pitot tubes. Everything, there it is. Everything looks great, beautiful. That's closed. All exterior panels are not open. You could open this one if you wanted to. Just like you can open this one if you really wanted to as well. You know? You want to take a look at the radar? I wouldn't suggest having the radar on. Motherfucker. Wrong button. Open. Nope. Open. Still complaining. There we go. Just gonna ignore that happened. I totally didn't get sent back into the abyss that was the inside of that plane. Back to what we were doing. Opening this up. Look at that. Now you can see the radar and the landing lights. It's pretty cool to see, actually. Really sucks, though, that this doesn't actually work in the game because X-Plane doesn't properly transmit data for it to work. Why, you might ask? Who knows? Who knows? Companies want to keep their stuff private. They don't want our information to be private, though. Because why would they? That doesn't make money. There we go. Obviously, those are the engines. It's just a nice little, dual engine, little private jet here. It's pretty cool. Actually, I should be able to just do this now. And welcome to the Shadow Realm. We enter this when we want to fly. It's actually standard for all airports to have a Shadow Realm. And if you know and have ever been to an airport, you know I'm lying. So there's that. Start a new flight. This way so it can stop moaning and groaning at me. And if it needs repaired, it will get repaired. Other than the brakes. The brakes are completely fucking ruined. I did not rage quit the plane. I disappeared into the Shadow Realm that is next to the plane. So it's just a little different. Just a tad bit different. See, look, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. I don't know what you're talking about. Rage quit the plane. I would never. And now I can actually show you. Maybe make sure it's not bitching. And if it is, I might know what to do. I might just have to go into the developer tab and reload it. But that's a thing that we're going to hope that we don't have to do. See, I told you, it's fine. Now we can actually use the game audio. Because now it's not whining and complaining. Okay, cool. So, obviously, if this was an actual flight, and I was doing this properly, first thing I would do, get inside. Alright, let's get inside, do the pre-flight checklist, see what everything has, see what everything wants me to do. Should be able to go to page 1 here. Finally. Page 2, I should say. Okay, cool. Oh, look. Flight compartment safety check. Alright, circuit breakers. All over there, and all over here. They're fine. They're good. Overhead switches. All off. Nose steer is off. Anti-skid should also be off. The landing gear lever is down. Flight spoiler leather is retracted. And that's on. Just trying to remember which one this is on. It's on the third one. Next, what do we got? Flaps lever position 0, and they were 0 when we were outside. Landing gear manual release is away. Logbooks all on board. Safety equipment's good. Now, external check. What might that involve? Well, if this was a Cessna, it would involve going around the back, but we can also do that here, actually. That makes more sense anyways. What are you looking for on an external check? Well, you're looking for any dents, anything that might look like damage on an airplane. Obviously, this is X-Plane, so it literally doesn't have any. Landing lights, those look good. Wing inspection light looks good to me. Fuel cap is on. Hi, sir. I want you to know that you're not allowed to be around here anymore. Nav lights, red on the left, green on the right, because of right-of-way rules. If the plane is passing you on the right, you'll see the red lights that way, so you'll know to stop. It's like a traffic light, strobe light as well. Okay, little winglet up here, better for fuel economy and things. And this will just be when feels very cold to touch, but no ice. So it's freezing, but there isn't any ice. That's what matters. Aileron looks good. Flaps are fine. The engine looks pretty nice. I believe this is a clamshell reverser. So it opens up, pulls off of the back. You can't really, it's this way. So it'd be like how it is now, and it opens and clamshells backwards like that. I think that's the kind of reverser it has here. This would be a baggage door. It doesn't open, but the APU door opens. Don't ask me why I can't open the baggage door though. Coming back to the empennage or tail of the aircraft. Rudder, the T-tail with the elevator and the trim tabs. All looks pretty nice, and if this was night, you'd have a flashlight. You'd be checking this out, making sure that it's all good. Nav light back here as well. It's just a regular white light. APU exhaust right here. Engine again, looks great. All these are closed. Flaps on this side looks great. Aileron's fine. Winglet looks good. That's a plane. Delta 767. Strobe, nav, green on this side because it's on the right side. Fuel cap, good. That is closed. Landing lights, perfect. And now here you'd start taking these off as you're getting closer to flying. Everything looks cool. There's no dents, no damage, no nothing. Awesome. Exterior check complete. Now we head on inside. I didn't see how much fuel I needed. Hold up. I probably have enough. If you ever think you have enough, and this was like a real thing that you were doing for real life, always check your fuel, because if you're wrong, block fuel of 3,134, we should have enough. Hello? You should tell me how much fuel. Oh, wait. It's gonna want the battery to be on, isn't it? Give me a second. What do we got? Yep, battery master. What do we have to have? At least 22. How do we know if we have 22? Well, you see here, we just go to the electrical panel. We have 25 and 24. 25 on the APU battery, and on the main battery we have 24 volts. What do we only need to have? We need to have at least a minimum of 22. Perfect. That means that I should also now be able to come up here, turn you on. We have more than enough fuel. Total quantity of almost 11,000. Beautiful. APU gen. Ooh, now we're actually getting into everything. Okay, cool. Nice. Make sure everything is set up here. APU start. And if I remember correctly, it's just been a while since I've flown this, so don't judge me if I'm like searching for things. But it should be over here. Yep, that's AC. AC/DC. There it is. Power fuel. Is it showing up? It is. Hold for a second or two. Starting. We can watch it spool up over here. EGT, exhaust gas temperature. RPM, rotations per minute, obviously. And as soon as we see this thing say eval right here, meaning that it is available to be turned on to the gen so it can generate power and keep the plane from dying, at least the battery from dying, eval right there. Flip on the APU gen, avionics come on, see everything flip on for us. Turn that off. Now we're over here to the flight plan page. And we'll turn this up so I can see it better. Beautiful, APU gen on. DC electrics, we just checked DC. AC looking good as well. Beautiful. Nav, logo lights on. Nav on, logo on. Cockpit lights, we're all good there. We don't need any. FMS database. I believe it's probably out of date. Check database dates. So it's old. So it might actually, it might work, it might not work. We'd have to check. It's old. It's not. Now, if this was a real plane, obviously I'm not taking off because this is out of date. I'd have to get that set up properly. But since it's not a real plane, and usually everything stays the same anyways, navigator-wise, I should be able to just flight plan, actually no, index, and secondary flight plan. Nope. I know it's in here somewhere. Looking for flight plan recall, route menu, flight plan recall, origin. Where's our origin? Where we are currently. KJ. Not FF. Okay. So our origin. Where are we going? We're going to the most beautiful destination. It's really not that beautiful. Send. And we wait. Gotta suffer as if it was a real plane? Yes, you do. And it is a real plane. Look, this is a study level Challenger 650. So, all of these, you can pull every single one of these, and they will do something every single time. So our request is still pending. That's fine. See, there we go. Flight plan loaded. What does that mean? It means it's gone over to the secondary flight plan. We got exactly what we want. We can activate this, execute that. Perfect. Everything's set up. Now it knows where we're going, knows where we want to be, and it is set up for flight level 400. We're not going to go up that high. Probably going to go flight level 360 because we're going west. Cool, that's all done. Anti-skid, armed, and tested, if you really want to test it. Anti-skid in test, shows up right there. Worst pilot you've had? How so? How is he the worst pilot you've had? Nose door is going to be cleared in a second. I don't even think the nose door was open. That's not good. Also, it is quieted out here. I think I have it where it turns it down by about 50 decibels. Obviously, you don't have to have your ears completely torn off by that. That switch right there is what we'd be using to open up this. Hold this open really quick to show you guys what it is, and then I'm going to close it again. Do not need it. Where's 3A? That one. It is a little crazy that they bounced. Kind of, what, were you flying on an airline or like a regional? They're both technically airlines, but were you flying a regional airline or what was up with that? Right here. This is where the pin design will be. They usually have pins and things in here, inside this nose door. And since we're leaving, we're putting this up. You almost flew up in the plane. I was gonna say, I don't think you normally have ever done that. At least you've never said you have. Look at this. SkyWest 131 Alpha. Beautiful. Awesome. Got that all solved. Cool. Nose door closed completely. The best is you. Okay, that's your problem. You flew Spirit. Were you expecting that good from Spirit? #1 airline. I'm not trusting that. I don't know what you're talking about. It's crazy. That is actually crazy that you would say something like that. Oh yeah, that's all good. I'm gonna go and do my little telekinesis on all of these things here. But on mini planes and Spirit has always been the best. Is that like an actual thing? Are you like being true right now? I can tell you there's probably better, like United. I've heard a lot of great things from United, and I've flown on United once or twice. Not that bad. I really liked them. Granted, I was also a child, so, you know, flying was already cool. Close those off. Hydraulic panels and pumps. Auto and on for 3A. Auto. Cool. We'll get those on in a second then. AC/DC utility switch. On. Back in you streaming. I got you. Have fun. Have fun, sir. I'll be here for at least the next 2-3 hours, probably. Just gonna be streaming away. Let's see. Panel AC/DC, start ignition panels, fine. Fuel panels good, APU-LCD open. That's over here, APU-LCD. Open. Actually, no, that's correct. It should be like this. I should say open. But 10th stage, ISO valve. Open. Beautiful. Packs are on. Air conditioning panel. We don't have any passengers. The passengers that I do have are all in my head, I swear. Lead air panel. Good. Pressurization panel though. That is over here. We're going to be landing basically at 0. And I don't know the altimeter in Chicago. Nor do I know if I really want to know anyways. Usually on some of these you can actually ask. Sometimes. Oh, that's what you want. No, that's not what I wanted. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. I'm gonna be honest. I think I've done it once with this. Don't remember what page it was on. Database. Nope. Little depressing. That's alright though. We're good. And everything is good. Emergency lights, check armed. Check armed. Passenger signs are... These go backwards, aren't they? I know there's something weird with these. Maybe it's just that one that's weird. See? Why is it backwards? Nobody knows. You can pull it up. Can't push. Oh, there we go. Leave it on that. ELT. Armed. Should always be armed. ELT. Emergency locator transmitter. Or sometimes people say emergency locator beacon. It's like the same thing. They both do the same. That's good. Packs, oxygen. I'll be looking over here for that. Which you can. It works. It's actually kind of cool that you can use that. CVR, we're fine. We're fine. Integrated standby, fine. Box, good. Alright. Control tools, good. Ground spoilers. Auto. Rush reversers are both armed. So the levers are back, idle cut off. Good there. Burning, fine. Smoke detector, good. Trim yacht enders. All good there. Cool. Beautiful. Perfect. Everything looks fine. Now this would be the time, like, if I was flying an actual plane, or if I was flying in Bad Sim, I'd look up the ATIS, figure that out. Okay, everything looks great, everything looks beautiful, but we're not going to do that because we're just trying to get into the air and out of here. There goes Jim, his baggage, again. Procedure is good. Pins, covers are removed. Shocks are out. Cabin lights, all good there. Door is closed. Parking brake pressure was good. Fuel quality was fine. It was balanced. Beacon on. Beacon is on. Fuel boost pumps. They are. Turn those on. Ignition. Arm both. Now time for engine 2. We'll pull this up so you guys can see it kind of rev up a little bit here. Push it to the side. There we go. Gonna wait for the engine to fully kick itself up into gear. Alright. This beautiful bastard up. There we go. Been streaming for an hour. We aren't even in the air yet. Apologies, but we'll be fine. We're getting there. Just take some time. Cool. If we wanted to, we could throw these on. Make it quieter for you guys. What are we complaining about? Gen 1 and Gen 2 are off. I was just getting there. Engine checklist complete. Next one, Gen 1, Gen 2. Now, that means that we're producing power from the engines, finally. Ignitions, disarm. Here we go. Packs are on. 14th stage. Opened up. Anti-ice, fine there. Alright. Now, we're still gonna look at this. I wish so you guys can see it. Oh. Oh. Oh, wait. Hey, can we? It's not what I asked you to do. You know what? Why do you have to be like this? Do we only go up? Is there only... Should not have to be like that. There we go. Those are all on. Now we'll pull this page back up. And now it should properly show roll and pitch and things like that, but I guess not today. Let me make sure that this is actually... Hey, you can pull up these. These are all the study panels that you can look at. You can look at the GPS itself and things like that. Is that GPS jamming? What? Okay. I didn't know it was like a thing like that. Damn. I don't think we'd have GPS jamming on the plane like this. Flight controls. Hey. Alright, we'll have to make sure we'll check those soon. Before we take off, that way so it doesn't try and kill us. Make sure that that's disengaged. Fuel balance was good. Trim 3 set for takeoff. 3 set for takeoff. Nose steer. Arm. Should hear a little click like that. TS, good there. Taxi lights on. Should be right there. Beautiful. Alright. How's the flight, Captain? Well, other than the plane killing itself the first time, and now trying to figure out whether or not we have a problem with our ailerons and everything. But, you know, I think it's gonna be alright. I'm about to start taxiing away here. Right after I pull up Navigraph over here on this side. And don't let it do what it wants to do, because why would I? Yeah, everything should be good here in a second. Gonna be taking off runway 31 left. Which means that we're gonna have to taxi down on Papa Bravo Alpha Juliet, crossing 4 left, holding short as Zulu. So yeah, should be good. Should be taking off here soon. The auto throttle failed. Great. It was 92 is what I usually have it set at. Oh, where did you put that in? I don't know. I guess we'll figure it out later. Yeah. We'll figure it out later. That's what we'll say. Perfect. All right. There we go. Everything looks good here. Ready to taxi. Undo the parking brake. We're ready to taxi, ladies and gentlemen. Time to get out of here. All right. Full left. Taxi out over here. Make sure the reversers work. You can see that activating there. You can hear them revving up full. Put that back in. I don't think I have a view. Maybe I do. I have an external view. Kind of like a chase view here. There we go. That was the wrong thing. They're not excited. Still pretty cool. Back to the default view here. There we go. Now we're rolling. What taxiway are we on, ladies and gentlemen? You can look at it over here, see which one we're on. The black is the one you're on. The little yellow is where you could be. We're on Quebec right now. Which means that we are on the taxiway that we want to be on. Just gonna follow this straight down, cross runway 4 left, go hold short of 3-1 left. What we got? We're complaining about all the anti-ice not being on. Which I can't turn it on anyways. For some reason. There we go. Drop in notch of flaps for takeoff here as we're taxiing along. Go through here. See all these little jets that are here waiting. Steering flaps altimeters are fine. Just trying to get in the air ASAP. Probes are on, windshield heat is on, that is on. Flip on. Ooh, it looks like we have a line up there. Ugh. Alright. Oh, look, there's Delta 305 taking off right in front of us. Look at that beautiful takeoff. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. If we wanted to, we could skip to the front of this line. We're on Alpha, about to be here by Juliet. Gonna have to give way to this big jet though in front of me. Brake a little bit. That's a hell of a fucking turn. I've never seen that before. We're gonna assume. Never assume, by the way, in aviation. Never assume. But this is a simulator, so who cares? We're gonna assume that it's safe to cross 2 to your right and 4 left. Just gonna follow this guy in. So how's everyone's day been, ladies and gentlemen? How's everyone going? How's everyone doing? Just a little bit so I can kind of see. I lost critical area, crossing through that just fine. I know waiting is boring, but screw it. I could pull this one up at least for me. Guess I can kind of watch and see what I'm doing here. Ooh, all right. Waiting for old SkyWest 4050. Or in this, it looks like. Just get hit by someone. Did the brake? Oh, okay. Because I slightly let off the brakes. Here goes SkyWest. Maybe. There you go. go. Watch this guy take off. And we will also get on out of here. What's our direct looking like? Direct 319er. Look at this setup on that. I'm still waiting for this guy to take off anyways. Head up our altitude here. 360 is where we're heading off to today. 360. I'm just messing with the autopilot right now, so apologies if we're not looking at anything. There he goes. Time for us to taxi into place. Oh, we have a jet merging with us. That's nice. That's always great to see. We're just gonna... that guy doesn't exist. We're gonna ignore him right now. We're getting set up here anyways to get on out of here. Alright. Catching center line here, and then we're gonna be getting off. Positive rate gears up. Alright, cool. We're basically already direct. Take a slight turn off here. Get us going on that path. We just continue our climb out here. We are airborne, yes, we sure are. Continue our little climb out here. Maybe pitch down a little bit. Make it a little bit more comfortable for the passengers. You know what? I'm thinking that we just might go hit up these clouds over here real quick too. We don't have anything else to do. We're fine. Somebody should tell him that instead of garlic hummus, somebody should go tell Big Red instead of garlic hummus, he should get ice cream, because ice cream sounds fucking amazing right now. Send somebody on a mission over there. takeoff, landing gear up, flaps. Reduce that. That's off. One APGen. Off and shut down. We'll try to maintain that nice little 10 degrees pitch up, you know. Makes for a nice steady ascent into the clouds here. Ooh, your red's doing it. Ooh, okay. Pre-flighting. There we go. Climbing through 10,000. We're gonna enter some clouds here in a second. You guys will be able to see what it looks like when you're actually in actual. Alright, now where do your eyes go when you're in actual like this? They go down. They look at your instruments. Don't trust what you feel. Trust in the force, Luke. By force, I mean the instruments. Trust in the instruments. They know much better than you. They're 100% better than you. Don't know how big and thick these clouds are, but dang. We're going 200 and we're not even through it. Ooh. We have icing. Picking up icing, you say? Not again. There we go. There we go. Now we're through the clouds. Damn, I missed that transition. That's on me. Don't need those. Engage the autopilot. Tail tank heavy. Yeah, that checks out. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we are airborne and heading for Chicago. There we go. Don't know why we're getting flicker. No idea why we're getting flickered like that. Here we go. Now we should be good. There we go. Now we're good. Steadily climbing up here. There we go. An overcast layer? Is that just... Is that the moon? Does the moon haunt me? I think the moon might haunt me. Chance we can come see it. I don't know why I'm getting flickering and a little bit of lag here and there in this. It's just a little weird. Don't understand that. It's a pretty cool little angle right here. I'm going to come sit down here on this couch. Hang out. I can even take Remaining flight time, an hour and 30. An hour and 33, exactly. But still. It's a negative 40 C outside. Are we in actual right now? We are in actual right now. Plane is fighting. So many results. You got two phones? You got two phones? Got two phones? That's a song. It's a really terrible reference. I apologize. Here we go. This is fun. I mean, hell, if I wanted to, I could go into here, go into the study panel. I could show the bleed system right now if I really wanted to. Look at this. This is all so much fun. This is what really tells you that this is a freaking damn, why can't I think right now? A study level airplane. There we go. All good. Oh, you have a work phone. That makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot more sense. Pull this down. Look at that. You can see our ground track right here. Currently our magnetic heading is 305. Let's see that down here. But our ground track is about 319, I think. No, 312 is what it is. It's a lot of wind to be able to push a plane like that. Now, this was a Cessna, I'd be like, it's not even surprising, but this is not, in fact, a Cessna. So down here again. What in the world are you even doing, Eddie? What do you do for work, sir? Why am I getting lag? I don't get that. That's weird. I really hate that. Cruise. Shoot gravity. Want to toggle the auto throttle so I don't have to keep track of it myself. Hmm. Just monitoring systems now. At this point, that is literally all that this is. I'm trying to figure out why the auto throttle is not working as well. Which is weird, but it is not the worst thing in the world. Okay, we're done. No glitching again. Still in IMC. IMC, by the way, is instrument meteorological condition. So clouds. Clouds are, something pretty bad. Still so confused as to why my auto throttle system is not working. It's fine, I can work something out myself, but so much easier if the auto throttle just did it for me. Lot of turbulence right there. Pretty fine. Should be easy enough for it to hold a climb. Just need about 3,000 more feet. Figure out whether or not we're gonna get out of this. There we go. We're gonna need an extra 1,000 feet, in my opinion. Shit, we're gonna have to get an extra 2,000. We'll go up to 380. Nice little headwind. Doing about 200 across the ground. Pretty slow, actually, really, all things considered, for how fast we should be going. But that headwind is not helping at all. So how do I know that? Is because if I can stop yawning, this guy right here shows you where the wind is. You can see your ground speed compared to your true airspeed. Indicated airspeed's 172. Shoot me. I think Red just crashed. Yeah, he did, didn't he? Yeah, he did. Damn. Here we go. Just a few more 100 feet to go, and then we are out and on top of these freaking clouds. Yoke freaked out. Ah, that sucks. $37.5. Yeah, well, how much farther to go? Ah, we're reaching service ceiling. We're not climbing more than 500 feet a minute. Not a bad thing though. Getting a nice wind up here. There you go. Right, we've reached our top of climb. Sitting just nice and pretty on top of these clouds. That's never good. Alright. Now if we think about this. Why might this not be good? Well, because we're at the service ceiling of the aircraft. So it doesn't want to really be up here any longer than it has to be. We're up here for the cloud view really quick because it's awesome looking at clouds from above when you're in a plane. As you just fly through them. It's beautiful. Just ignore the glitchy graphics. Just pay attention to the clouds there. Don't look at anything else. Look there. Looks great. It's freaking amazing. But that's fine. The plane doesn't want to be up here very much anyways, so we're probably just going to descend back down into the clouds here. Let it drop off. Roll back on the engines, that way so we don't get too much of an increase in airspeed here. Send a picture. Descend back down into the clouds. That'll be fine. So we don't have to worry about whether or not the plane can make it all the way up there. Take forever to get to Chicago if we were going all the way up there at 38. Just think about that though. This flight plan was made for. What did I say it was made for? I didn't really check it. It was made for 40,000 feet above. Actually, that'd be 40,000 feet MSL, but still. Like, this is crazy. That at 38,000, it already topped out. It didn't want to climb anymore. And they were like, you know, I think you can get an extra 2,000 feet off of that. Like, hell no. Hell no, we could not. There we go. Now we can auto throttle. Entering in and out of these clouds here at the tops of them. We'll probably just keep it at 3.5. It kind of likes 3.5 anyways. There we go. Beautiful. Oh, you know, I think we'll call it at this little 2-hour mark here. A fun little stream, get myself back into it, but probably have a longer stream tomorrow. Start at 9. Probably stream almost like all day. Get some Marvel Rivals in with some friends. That way, so these guys can actually, so Big Red and Eddie can see actual gameplay when we're actually playing. So yeah. Let's see. Anything else? I think we'll save this though. We'll come back to this at some point. Maybe tomorrow. Who knows? But it's fun having you guys in here. It's fun being around.